Can you imagine trying to fit one of them into our tanks? I don't think the axolotls will be too happy.
No, I don't think so. Probably the size of the tank.
Don't think they'll barely be able to move, would they?
They used to have like really small ones. Like these.
They've probably changed it around though since
Yeah.
then.
They've got rain there as well.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Acting out to be like a shark, just like Bruce. Horrible things. Evil. Evil, ugly things.
That's what you say.
Yeah, they're horrible. Evil. I know. I had one of them squirt water at me earlier.
Looks like mine.
I think they're telling you to get a little bit too close there, Scott.
Did you get that?
Yeah, I did. Don't know if I got the full picture, but I definitely got it. Hi. Hi. Hi, hi. Oh no. Scary, isn't it? Okay. Oh, Scott, you were in a perfectly good picture then.
Say cheese.
There we go.
Say cheese. Oh, it's nice. Say good.
It's unfortunate that you can't take flash photography around here, really, isn't it? Have to make do with what you can. Yeah. No?
That's what I'm pointing at you. Where? It's an egg, a lot of... Oh, it's not easy.
I think that Ray's got something for you, Scott. I think that Ray's got something about you.
It's not that one, it was a big one over there.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. Steve needs new well bait. I'll take him that one. I think it might do him a couple of pots. You seen the one down there?
Yeah. But I probably can't get it with this. There we go. When I was filming earlier, I got a couple good shots of the sharks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good girl, aren't you, huh? You got all shy. You got all shy. You got all shy. Mama. We love you, yes we do. Yes we do. We love you.
Sis, do that.
Love you.
You didn't just get my family, did you?
No, of course not.
Not much. I don't trust it. You just like to say hello because you think you're going to get fed. That's all it is.
Here we go.
Sue, I think they're feeding these in 10 minutes. Yeah, but I think they are. I think that's why they're behaving like they are.
It's definitely an egg, isn't it?
11 o'clock tropical tunnel. Big daily, 12 o'clock stingray talk. Tap. 12 o'clock.
Oh, yeah, it is. Okay. Yeah, it would be.
I'm filming. Just want to see you, that's all.
Waiting for the shark.
There you go.
Here it comes. I've got 2 1 each way. Hey. Hey.
Okay, one more go over. Okay.
Don't get that spotted one for as well.
Flashlight fish. Spooky looking eel. You look like piranha. Could be wrong. Don't see no hermit crab. Oh, I hear noises. I hear noises. I don't know what ones these are. I thought they were piranha.
Nice, solid fish.
Oh, okay.
Solid fish.
I didn't realise it was at the top. I thought it was at the bottom. That's what I was guessing. I know what these are. I know what that is as well. So we got Nemo's. And we've got a big old Dory. And pretty, pretty, pretty starfish. I'm forever blowing bubbles. I love the colours of the starfish. Such a magnificent looking blue. She is really, really pretty, isn't she? So.
Yes, keep swimming. Just keep swimming.
Well, I think you're following me. Oh, that's the red leg crabs. Peekaboo.
And the stainless one looks a bit. Oh no, it's a
Red-legged
hermit crab.
They're red-legged crabs.
Oh, there you go.
They're the only crabs that I can actually live with. I hate crabs. I'm scared of them. I got chased after one when I was a kid over at Chelsea Beach. Literally got it chased after me, which is the scary thing about it.
Hey, your wheelchair.
There's a baby one inside here.
Yeah. There's a few of them literally just scuttled together over here.
That's it. Big phone right in
Oh, yeah.
front of the taffy's photo.
She's done it like twice now. Yep, it's slapper.
Just there.
Oh, no, they're all huddled together.
Yeah.
That's so cool. Where? Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna have to go through here.
Yeah.
Hello there, guys.
You've seen it from here, yeah?
We do indeed. We thought we'd do a bit of a talk about them, and then I'm going to be heading up and giving them some food, okay?
Yeah,
Let's see if they want to hear what's going on as well. So just let you know, okay. Fantastic.
I'll go over here so I don't get in everyone's way.
We'll see. Okay then, guys. Alright, well, good morning. Welcome to Blue Reef. First of all, I hope you have a good day so far. My name is Rob. I'm an aquarist here at the aquarium, which is like a zookeeper, but a bit wetter, basically. I'm one of the people that help you look after the creatures that we have here at Blue Reef. Such as our tunnel tank that you have here above you now. I'll go ahead and give these guys some food in just a minute. I'll tell you a few things about the tank and its inhabitants, then I'll head up and give them some food. I won't take up too much of your time. So, we've got a number of interesting species in here, all fish that you find on or around or reasonably close to a coral reef. Coral reefs, as you're hopefully aware, are some of the most interesting and diverse and colourful and important habitats that we have in the world. Not just in the oceans, but in the world in general. They're often referred to as the rainforests of the sea, which is a very apt description for them, because like our rainforests, they support a tremendous amount of colour and diversity and beauty. And unfortunately, on the darker side, like our rainforests, they are very threatened as well due to human activity. One of the main things threatening our coral reefs at the moment is climate change. It's something you've probably heard a little bit about in recent months and years especially as well. We're hearing a lot more about it these days, which is good, but also bad. We hear a lot about our greenhouse gases and all this sort of stuff and how we're affecting our atmosphere. What we're hearing more about now that we didn't used to hear so much about is just how much these gases are affecting our oceans, because all these gases get dissolved back into the sea. They're making oceans more acidic, which is causing something called coral bleaching, which you've probably heard of, some of you, hopefully all of you. Hopefully, it's where corals actually eject the algae that gives them all their beautiful colour, and these reefs are dying out at alarming rates. So individual organisms that are hundreds of years old, parts of reefs that are thousands of years old, that are dying just for a slight change in the water balance as well, and that's been caused unaccountably by human activity, unfortunately, as well, with the way the things that we're polluting our seas with and polluting our atmosphere with as well. If you're interested in any more about that, I can tell you a bit more about that afterwards, but for the time being, let me talk a bit more about the fish in this tank, who unfortunately some of the gloomier estimates think could be endangered, if not extinct, in the next 20 to 30 years, which is quite frightening as well. 40 to 50, not quite 20 to 30 as well, hopefully. But hopefully you won't have to rely on things like aquariums to preserve a lot of the fish you see in this tank here as well. But it's not all bad news, there's a lot of clever solutions coming out all the time to hopefully reduce the impact that we've already had and eliminate any future impact as well. But on a lighter note, let me tell you some of their names, and then I'll head up and feed them for you as well. So we've got two of our biggest fish in the aquarium. These two fish here are our orbicular batfish. You can see three more of them actually in the tank just around the corner there, which is our growing on tank for the tunnels. It's filled with fish who will one day be very big, but aren't yet. So we'll be going in this tank eventually, but at the moment they're quite it's probably subject to quite a bit of aggression from some of the larger fish in this tank here. So we grow them on for a few years in a smaller tank, and then they'll move into the tunnel and transition into here as well. So they've got quite long black fins as babies, which they lose as they get older. We've got 4 puffer fish in this tank as well. We've got 3 porcupine puffers, one of which is above our head here. This is Ernie. That is Jeremy. Ooh. And there's another one called Paul. Here he is. That's Paul there as well. These are all porcupine puffers. Every single one of them used to be someone's pet. All different people, all people who got fish that they couldn't look after as it got bigger, all apparently with a very similar sense of humour who decided to give their fishing out of human man's name. So yeah, all right, there you go. But I love it. Ernie, Paul and Jeremy, it's fantastic. And you've also got Fiona, is the white spot puffer. There she is, spotted. It does seem like it's very pretty now, which is lovely. And smallest fish in the tank, I did just see one of them just behind you there. He's just disappeared. Oh, he's right in the corner now. That little guy there is the smallest and most important fish on the reef and in this tank, because he's called a cleaner wrasse. And as the name suggests, he's very useful to go around cleaning things or eat all the parasites off of these larger fish.
That's what we could do with
larger fish that quite happily eat a fish of that size, like the batfish that you've got next to him, framed quite nicely now at the moment. Don't, because they know this guy is far more beneficial if kept swimming around, so they don't eat this guy despite the fact that he's a could, because they know that that guy with that particular colour, shape, size and markings is more useful kept alive. So it's what we call symbiosis, when you've got two different species working in a way together that benefits both of them as well, rather than the usual predator-prey relationship that you normally see. Before it disappears, I did just see, there we go, this is my favourite tropical fish in the world. Our favourite fish in this tank as well. It's called a huma huma nuka nuka apua. It's got the longest name of any fish in the world. It's also the national fish of Hawaii. It was actually my favourite fish before I learnt that about it, so that was an added bonus. It's also called a Picasso triggerfish, if you can't say huma huma nuka nuka apua, but I recommend learning how to say huma huma nuka nuka apua. So we've also got the silver mollos, which are these guys up here. They make up the bulk of the tank. There's about 50 of them in here, these sort of kite-shaped ones that you can see with the yellow fins. Interestingly, we've got some of them in our mangrove tank back there as well, which is a brackish tank, a bit less salty than this one, because they can survive in freshwater as well, or at least less salty waters than you find at sea. Then you've got the flagtails, who are these ones, the sort of sardine-shaped like ones with the black and white stripy tails. Queen angelfish, one of many larger, more colourful fish that we're in the process of adding to this tank to jazz it up a little bit as well. We've got lots more yellow tangs coming into here as well quite soon as well, that are quite lovely. And there's lots of damsels that are hanging out around this area, around the rocks. You can see they're quite territorial, they're in a royal rocky area. You can see a lot of them are like the humbug damsels, the black and white striped ones that you can see there too. But I'll head up and feed them now. I'll show you what I'm going to be feeding them to. It's a mixture of krill, cockles, chopped up sand eel, mussels, other types of krill, brine shrimp, and there's lots of dry fish food and dry fish flakes and bullets and stuff at the bottom of there as well, which I'll mix together and will be going in. Probably looks and smells absolutely delicious, I'm sure. There you go, yeah, a little bit of lime, a little bit delicious. If I head up, most of the food's going to be coming in around this side as well, but you'll be able to get a view from anywhere. That's the beauty of the tunnel. If you've got any questions, please let me know when I come back down. If not, then just enjoy the feed. Thanks for listening. Cheers. Thank you.